My father's from Germany. Uh, both of my parents are from the EU. Don't forget, both of my parents were born in EU sectors, okay? I mean, my mother was Scotland, my father was Germany. I have great respect for Angela, and I have great respect for the country. My father is German, right? Was German.
Donald Trump was speaking about relations with Germany when he made a statement that immediately caught everyone's attention. While praising then-Chancellor Angela Merkel and expressing admiration for Germany, Trump remarked that his father was German and born in a wonderful place in Germany. At first, the comment sounded like a simple reference to his family's heritage. But within hours, fact-checkers and late-night comedians noticed a major problem. Trump's father, Fred Trump, was indeed of German ancestry, but he was actually born in New York City, not Germany. The mix-up quickly spread across television and social media because it involved a basic fact about Trump's own family history. Stephen Colbert wasted no time turning the moment into comedy, pointing out that the president had accidentally confused nationality with birthplace. What began as a diplomatic comment suddenly became another headline, proving once again that even casual remarks from Donald Trump could dominate the news cycle and provide late-night hosts with plenty of material.
Trump just tacked on a random lie because, why not? When he was talking about German Chancellor Angela Merkel.
I have great respect for Angela, and I have great respect for the country. My father is German, right? Was German.
Yes, it's true. Frederick Trump was born in a very wonderful place in Germany, New York City, in 1905.
Stephen Colbert couldn't resist responding after Trump's comments about his father. Repeating Trump's exact words, Colbert paused dramatically before delivering the punchline. Yes, it's true. Fred Trump was born in a wonderful place in Germany, New York City, in 1905. The audience burst into laughter because the correction was based on publicly available records rather than political opinion. Colbert wasn't inventing a joke. He was simply highlighting the contradiction between Trump's statement and documented history. The comedy worked because it exposed a factual mistake using nothing more than a birth record. Colbert joked that even basic family history had somehow become part of the political debate. It wasn't the first time Trump had misspoken during an international event, and it certainly wouldn't be the last. But this particular moment stood out because it involved something so personal and easily verifiable. Instead of attacking Trump directly, Colbert let the historical record become the punchline, making the audience laugh while reminding viewers how quickly simple factual errors can become major headlines.
Yeah, both my parents were born in EU sectors, okay? I mean, my mother was Scotland, my father was...
The confusion didn't end there. During another interview while visiting Scotland, Donald Trump again discussed his family background, saying that his parents were from the European sector, explaining that his father was from Germany while his mother was from Scotland. This time, Trump appeared to be referring to their ancestry rather than their birthplaces. But the earlier remark had already created enough confusion that critics immediately revisited the previous controversy. Late-night hosts argued that Trump's wording continued to blur the difference between family heritage and where someone was actually born. Colbert used the repeated comments to suggest that Trump had unintentionally created a history lesson for the entire country. The audience laughed because the debate had moved beyond politics and into basic genealogy. Rather than focusing on international diplomacy, everyone was suddenly discussing Trump's family tree. It became another reminder that even minor wording choices by a president can spark days of headlines, especially when comedians are ready to dissect every sentence.
My father was born in a wonderful part of Germany, very West Germany, and I'll never forget his favorite German saying, "Ich bin ein, forget about it."
Stephen Colbert wrapped up the segment with one of his funniest impressions of Donald Trump. Slipping into Trump's voice, Colbert joked that Fred Trump had been born in a very West Germany before inventing a fake German phrase that ended with a classic New York expression. The audience erupted because the impression combined Trump's speaking style with an intentionally ridiculous version of German, highlighting the earlier mix-up in an exaggerated way. Colbert wasn't trying to teach history anymore. He was simply showing how one factual mistake had snowballed into endless comedy. The sketch captured why Trump's comments so often became late-night gold. Even a brief remark during a press conference could inspire jokes, impressions, and viral clips for days afterward. By ending with satire instead of a serious correction, Colbert reinforced the point that political comedy often succeeds not by inventing outrageous situations, but by taking real moments and pushing them just one step further than reality already had. As the laughter faded, one thing remained clear. Donald Trump has always had a unique ability to keep himself at the center of the conversation. Whether it's a major policy announcement, an international trip, or a simple comment about his own family history, even the smallest slip can dominate headlines for days. Supporters often dismiss these moments as harmless mistakes or